Like, I don't want to run. I don't want to hit the you making me tired. Sparring. What's going on, y'all? Ground Motivate back in this thing again, man, with another video, man. And this one's definitely different from the normal subject matter. This one here is about boxing, man. And I'm only talking about it really, man, to, lead a little bit of traction to my KO Kid Fit page, man. Gonna be free workouts on there, boxing clips and tips. I'm gonna be breaking down a couple, 2-3 fights here and there. And that's gonna be fun, man. Also, man, go check out my boy Trey at Comic Book Sports. He already covered this here topic. And yeah, man, if you want to hear the latest news about fighting or sports, man, go check him out and support him, man. I'm gonna link both of those pages down in the description below, man. And he just starting. I'm kind of just getting that other page ramped up again, man. So yeah, man, we need a little help. So go on, support us. But yeah, man, this one here, the article that I'm checking out today is social media influencer Jake Paul to box former UFC welterweight champ Tyron Woodley, man. And before we go on get into it, man, like, comment, subscribe, man. If you do all three, man, I'll be grateful. If you do just one, I'll still be thankful, man. Yeah, man, I want to see what y'all think about this thing too, man. So let me know something. But let's go and get into this little short video that they've got and see what's going on.
Daniel Cormier had some stuff to say after the Askren knockout, and you had some stuff to say back. What do you think about boxing Daniel Cormier?
I'm down, 100%. I just don't think he'll do it, and he's retired, and that's why he has no room to talk here.
You have no room to talk here. But yeah, man. What do y'all think about that, man? It's pretty. I think it's definitely ballsy that your boy Jake Paul decided to go and jump in there, and he's just been boxing for a year, and he said he'd take on Daniel Cormier. I think Daniel Cormier would definitely win that thing. I think Daniel Cormier is a better boxer, and of course he's got more experience, so I think he would take that. But I think Daniel Cormier should do it, man. If he wants that little extra bit of paycheck, man, there ain't nothing to it just to hit you a little exhibition match. It would definitely be it would be heartbreaking to lose to a YouTuber. I will admit that, man. But I mean, it would be the payday if you wanted, if you want to take the Floyd Mayweather route, man. And that's why Floyd Mayweather's doing it, because he just want to get paid. Even though he could have picked several other guys to do it, but he picked Logan Paul of all the people, man. But yeah, I guess it says a little something about Jake Paul. He's willing to fight anybody. Got that white guy daredevil in him, man. So let's keep going.
Boy Stipe from Cleveland and put him back on Cormier to handle that light work again. So
I do like Stipe though. He touched up Cormier last time, man.
And again, I think I would win.
Shout out to Stipe.
And as soon as I said that, he goes quiet.
Damn.
Jake, there's
Killed
also
his mouth.
Tommy Fury. Tommy Fury is the heavyweight champion of the world, Tyson Fury's brother, and he's a professional boxer. Are you interested in boxing Tommy Fury?
100%. I think it's a great matchup, and I think it would be a massive, massive fight. He's fought guys. I think he's like 4-0, and the people that he has fought, they have a combined record of something like 10 and 250 losses.
Shit.
So he's
damn.
fought.
So that means whoever his team is damn good, man. I need their team, man. You need their team. Everybody, Rob, everybody, man. We need their team to get us in there and pay some superior J's and superior bones that got down, jump in there and get knocked out real quick, man. Because you got to think, man. In 4 fights, he's found several guys with a 10 and 250 record, man. That means these guys are literally going in there to get their brains punched out, man. And that's crazy, man. Whoever his management team is, man, kudos to y'all, man, because y'all are finding them folks to goddamn line them up and fuck them up, goddamn. But let's finish the video.
Scrubs to make himself look good, and people will
You
say
fought
the same
scrubs.
about me, but I fought guys with winning records like Ben Askren,
Not in boxing,
and
though.
Nissan Gibb. So
Who the fuck is that?
I just think that would be an interesting fight. I think he's fought scrubs, and I didn't know who he was until Tyson Fury, his older brother, was like, "Oh, fight my younger brother," and I was like, "Oh my god, I didn't know you had a little." I didn't know Tyson Fury took it, and it was Tommy Fury. So, pretty
Damn.
funny and definitely going to be a big fight. And there's talks about it. Our teams are talking and trying to figure something out. So, like I said, I'm with it. I'll fight whoever, wherever, whenever.
Alright, so that's the video right there, man. They ended that thing prematurely. But yeah, man, what do y'all think about what he said there? Hate him or love him, Jake Paul is an entertaining guy. I had to follow his Instagram just cause it was so stupid and funny, man. I had to follow it, man. It was that one part where he was throwing water balloons at Conor McGregor's homeboy, and he couldn't catch him in the little back of the trunk or whatever. That shit was funny as hell, man. But yeah, man. I think Cormier would touch him up, and he's supposed to be fighting Tyron Woodley. And I think Tyron Woodley should be able to dispatch him, man. If Tyron Woodley can't dispatch him, Tyron Woodley's going to have to go into the elite garbage dump. The elite garbage dump. Not the just regular garbage, but the elite garbage dump, man. Maybe he doesn't even make it to the garbage dump. Maybe he just goes and he's trash truck juice, man. But basically, that's going to be that, man. So, let's go and start the article, though, man. This one's here by Errol Hawani. He's an ESPN staff writer, man. So you know we in good hands, man. That's a good journalist right there. And it starts with Jake Paul's next fight will be a former UFC champion. Paul will meet Tyron Woodley in a boxing match later this summer. Both Paul and Woodley told ESPN. The 190-pound match is currently slated for August 28th, sources say. Several host cities are still under consideration per sources, though an official announcement on the date and location is expected shortly. Next, the fight will be a pro bout, Paul's fourth, Woodley's first, and will be contested in a 20x20 ring with 10-ounce boxing gloves. Somebody's getting knocked out. The event, which will be distributed by Showtime, will air on pay-per-view. Fans are expected to be in attendance, sources say. The bout was first reported on MMA Island. We got a picture of Jake Paul looking ugly as a bitch right here. Next, this will mark the second time in a row that Paul faces a former UFC fighter in a boxing match. He knocked out Woodley's longtime teammate and friend Ben Askren in less than 2 minutes back in April. And in fact, Woodley was in Askren's corner for that fight and even got into a verbal confrontation with Paul and his team before the fight while Paul was getting his hands wrapped in the locker room. The argument, which was caught on camera, planted the seed for this showdown, man. And yeah, man, like I said earlier, man, Ben Askren is like superior ass at boxing, bro. Like Ben Askren, like he doesn't do anything good but wrestle. If you watch fighting, man, you know this. Ben Askren, like he does not have an ounce of hands in him. Like Ben Askren boxes worse than some of my clients, and that's saying a lot. You box worse than some of my clients, and then for you to get, I don't care like what you do. If you're a fighter, there's no way that you should be getting knocked out by a YouTuber, man, at all. So that's definitely a stain on his legacy right there, man. Regardless of him being a UFC guy, top flight wrestler, whatever, man. You can't goddamn go out like that, man. Because I know a bunch of regular dudes that say they'll jump in there and try to get a piece of Paul and get their best. And that's just pathetic, man. To be honest. Next, I have a list of people I plan on shutting up with my fist, Paul said in a statement provided to ESPN. And as I enter my fourth pro fight, I am excited to knock the first one off the list by challenging myself against a 5-time UFC champion known for his knockout power. Tyron's a seasoned striker who has fought the best in the world. I certainly respect his career, but I will be sending Tyron to the permanent siesta on August 28th. That's some big shit, goddamn, from a YouTuber, man, talking to a real life fighter about some shit like that. That's crazy, man. What do y'all think about that? Y'all think Tyron Woodley's so washed up to the point where he might just get knocked out? Or do y'all think that, y'all think Tyron Woodley's going to go on and do what he's supposed to do and put him away like the bum that he is? And I guess this goes to show, man, like it's real unfortunate that these guys are getting shots that guys that have put so much work in, they've given their life to it, they've ran the miles, they've been punched in the face hundreds, thousands of times. They put the rounds in, endless hours in the gym, man, no food, whatever, man, no money, trying to get the dream going, man, and this guy just comes in and gets it, man. And I guess it kind of shows that it's not what you do. I guess it's more so who you know, man, who can get you in there, man. And it's about working smarter, not harder, man. So I guess if you have an opportunity to network with some folks and show your personality, then go ahead and do that, man, so you can get in the dope. But next, this is a quote here. Maybe this time, UFC President Dana White will actually be a man and put his money on his former champion instead of trying to undermine my success like a jealous ex-influencer versus MMA. Let's get it on. It's showtime. And I mean, Dana White, I don't like Dana White at all. I think Dana White's a bitch ass. But Yeah, man, I definitely understand why Dana White doesn't respect Jake Paul, because I don't respect Jake Paul as a fighter. I mean, yeah, he's been doing some numbers against some sorry guys, like he said. Nate Robinson is basically a street fighter, and if you fought before, you know that once you've learned how to fight for real, these street guys are nothing. You have no cardio, you have no mental fortitude, you're not tough, you have no type of form or technique to your fight style, man. Like what are we doing? You know, so you know that what's his name is basically nothing. He's nothing. But yeah, next, Woodley, who won the UFC welterweight title in 2016 and successfully defended it 4 times, recently fought out his UFC contract, which made him a free agent. Once considered the best 170-pounder on the planet, he represents the biggest step up in competition Paul has ever faced. I definitely agree. Despite the fact that he has lost his last 4 MMA fights and is 39. Damn, they set him up for the okie doke on the low. Woodley parted ways with the promotion with a 19-7-1 record. And I think that's because he got lazy and he started trying to goddamn be a rapper. You 35 trying to be a rapper. Get the fuck out of here, Tyron Woodley. I like you and all that, man. But what the hell were you thinking about, man? Be better. Do better. Be smarter. You're a fighter first, rapper second. White, who was a target of Paul's trash talk in recent months, insinuated on Mike Tyson's podcast before the Askren fight that he would bet $1 million on Askren to beat Paul, but later said he wasn't serious about it. Paul, 24, one of the most popular social media influencers in the world, has made a lot of noise in the boxing world since his pro debut in January 2020. First, he TKO'd a fellow influencer, Hassan Gibb, or whatever the hell you say his name, in the first round. I don't know who the hell that is. He knocked out former NBA player Nate Robinson in the first round late last year and KO'd Askren 2 months ago. And by the way, man, Nate Robinson, your training was straight drop garbage. You're garbage, man. I'm pretty sure like whoever trained you, they was probably trying to be nice to you because you was out in there acting like a bitch. Like, I don't want to run. I don't want to hit the you making me tired. Sparring. It's like, I don't want to run. I don't want to hit the you making me tired. Sparring. You look like you didn't do a bitch ass thing. I could have trained you better than whatever they did, man. Whoever trained you, man, they need a body shot for real. Next, this will mark his debut on Showtime, with which he recently signed a multi-fight deal. In just his 4th professional bout, Jake is taking on much tougher competition than any boxer does at a similar stage of their career. I agree with that, which usually includes extended amateur experience. Paul's advisor, CEO of blah 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 whatever, I'm skipping that, Floyd Mayweather, who was 84-9 as an amateur, entered his 4th professional fight against an opponent that was making his boxing debut and ended his career at 0-4. Moreover, in his 50th pro fight, after going 49-0, he fought Conor McGregor, who was making his boxing debut. Next, we got a quote here. This is a long-ass article, man. I might have to goddamn end this shit. Mike Tyson's 4th opponent was 1-0 and ended his career at 2-23. Jake is taking on a decorated MMA champion known for his knockout power, and please remember it is mixed martial arts. Which, if you go on the UFC website and look at their intro to MMA, boxing is the first martial art listed. Tyron Woodley has been training boxing for much longer than Jake has. This fight is going to be fireworks. Thank you, Showtime, for believing in our vision and partnering with Jake to do this. So that's a misleading right there. Tyron Woodley's first intro to martial arts was not boxing. I guess if you count wrestling as a martial art, he was I think he was a top of the line wrestler in college, man. So we're not gonna sit here and act like Tyron Woodley been out here shooting in the gym and goddamn grinding in deep freezer like Rocky for goddamn years and years. Nah, bro, we're not gonna act like he goddamn been in the goddamn boxing gym hitting bags and hitting mitts all this time. Nah, but he's experienced enough to the point where he should be able to put away Paul. According to Bedarian, he and Paul will serve executive producers of the event. Woodley's contract was negotiated by first-round management CEO Mariki Kawa. Another quote: "Easiest fight of my career and biggest purse of my career, all in one fight," Woodley said. "Better be. Basically, they brought me in to take out the trash. I can't wait to shut this bitch up. This is getting done for the culture, the whole MMA community, and the boxing community to rid this guy of combat sports." I'm with that, man. Like, I definitely think that if Tyron Woodley is able to do this, man, it's going to be over for Paul's career. Because it's like, yeah, you're not a real fighter no more, bro. But if he does win, then goddamn, Paul's going to be the man. He's going to be the man with the plan. And ain't really shit nobody can say, man. I'm going to even have to goddamn give him a little bit of respect after that, man. Even though I feel like I'll touch up Woodley right now. if you want to be honest, man. Hopefully Woodley's taking the training seriously, man. He's not looking at it like, yeah, I'm not going to run as many miles, and I'm not going to do this. I'm going to train like Nate Robinson. And then, you know, he's talking about the whole, this is for the culture, because, you know, everybody was feeling like Jake Paul knocking out Nate Robinson was some racial shit. I mean, it felt like it was a little bit, man. And, you know, everybody calls him the white zaddy and everything like that, which is hilarious, man. I know my boy Rob hate him, man. He's a hateable guy, most definitely, man. But he's definitely entertaining, like I said. Next, Paul and Woodley are scheduled to face off for the first time Thursday in Miami per Badarian. That will take place just days days before Paul's older brother Lil Hook don't find it. Logan, also a social media influencer turned aspiring boxer, takes on Mayweather in an exhibition bout. He's gonna get his ass whooped, and I'm gonna do my analysis on that on my KO Kid Fit page. So y'all go and check that out, man. Go follow that. I'm gonna link them down in the description. Next, we got another quote, man. Hopefully this is to end the goddamn article. We're excited to launch our partnership with Jake Paul, and this intriguing Paul vs. Woodley event is sure to be one of the most talked about events of the year. Steven Espinoza, president of Showtime Sports, told ESPN. Jake has an incredible ability to capture the attention of his fans and detractors alike. That's true. Tyron Woodley is an accomplished professional fighter. Jake's willingness to take on an experienced pro like Tyron tells you everything you need to know about Jake's goals and ambitions. He welcomes challenges, he embraces risk, and he seeks to build a legacy of sport in boxing. In the sport of boxing, my bad. Tyron Woodley will present a considerable challenge, which makes for a can't-miss fight. And I'm going to say right here, man, at first I was kind of giving Jake kudos and everything. I guess that's the end of the article right there. But, yeah, man, I was kind of giving Jake kudos, man. But really, man, when you think about it, he's just being pretentious, man. He doesn't really know anything about fighting, so he just got down biting off more than he can chew, man, thinking he can fight everybody and beat anybody because he done beat up goddamn Nate Robinson and Ben Askren in convincing fashion. It was in convincing fashion, of course, but he did what he was supposed to do with goddamn Nate Robinson, who's basically a guy off the street who didn't train good. He trained like shit. You train like a soft bro, Nate Robinson. You're still a soft bro, man. And then fucking Ben Askren. Ben Askren, who your coach goddamn K9 Bunders, he was goddamn like the J-ass nigga off the boxing video I did about the trash coaches. He was showing him some bullshit and barely working him and all this kind of stuff and not correcting his form. Ben Askren over there like this. Ha, ha, ha! Hey, what'd you say, coach? Looking like shit, man. But yeah, that's that, man. Yeah, man. Jake Paul is not he's not as good as he thinks he is. I think he's probably biting off a little more than he can chew right here. I think he's gonna get his ass whooped, to be honest, because it's 10-ounce gloves, one punch from Woodley. Woodley is a powerhouse. And I think Jake can go to sleep. But also, Jake's got that power too, man. He's got that wrestling guy power, man, because I think he did wrestle with his brother. And I mean, even though Jake Paul is like, he's whacking everything, I mean, he seems a little bit athletic. He got a sloppy body and everything like that too. But yeah, that's it for the video right there, man. Go check out my other page, KO Kid Fit. Also check out my homeboy Trey's page, Comic Book Sports. I'm going to link both of those down in the description below, man. Hope you enjoyed the video, man. Go support the other page. Y'all have a great day. Go out here and get it. And I'll see y'all next time.